Okay, so show me the cutlery tray to start with. Brilliant. Now this is really different from our previous one, because our previous one had like a caddy that was in the lower tray of the dishwasher, took up quite a lot of room. This is right at the top of the dishwasher, takes up much less room, you get quite a lot in. You've got to be a bit more careful loading it, so you don't put your spoons the right way up, because otherwise you'll get a little puddle of water in them. But as long as you take a little bit of care, they come out beautifully. Now, can you tell me what these little things at the side are?
These little orange thingies?
Yeah.
These little orange thingies let you adjust the cutlery tray, like that.
Excellent.
So you can adjust it like that, or like that.
Why would you do that?
Well, the reason being is so you can then fit taller things in the top basket.
Ah.
So
like a wine glass?
Yes, so one of your many wine glasses would fit in there nicely.
Good.
Or this one which I prepared earlier. So we could pop it there.
Ah.
And that now fits.
Right.
Whereas if this had been,
it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that is clever. It's very clever though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so.
Put some wine in there for you.
Oh. Yeah, that'd work. So then, so if you pop that tray away, is that everything on that's of interest?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay, pop that away. So the next, that's it, this shelf here. Is it a shelf?
It's a tray, I think.
Tray, okay.
Yeah, we'll go with tray.
So go on, talk me through this then.
Right. Well, this one's got similar orange bits to that top one, which generally seems to mean you can do something with them. And if you squeeze these levers, adjust that tray down a bit.
Ah.
So if you wanted to put taller stuff in there, you've got a bit more space in the top.
Oh, excellent.
Then you get a bit less space in the bottom.
Yeah.
And if you
That's physics for you. And what are these flappy bits here?
Oh, hang on. I'll just put this back to where it was, otherwise my plates won't fit later.
Okay.
Well, these flappy bits, as you call them, therefore you can put knives on there, or other stuff.
Spatulas.
Spatulas, yes.
Kitchen utensils.
Kitchen utensils. We could put a lovely pair of barbecue tongs on.
Oh, yeah, that'd work. And then there's like little prongy bits to stack your plates and your bowls.
There is.
And then a flat bit there to do things that need to be flat.
But I think these prongy bits flap down. If you didn't want to have prongy bits,
ah.
you could get rid of your prongy bits.
Well, that's, yeah. I can see that were useful.
These little flappy bits can also pull up like that. Somehow.
Will it?
Like that.
Ah, that was clever. And will it still slide underneath the cutlery tray if you've done that?
Ah, well it won't when it's in the top position. But if you drop the tray down with those levers again, then it will.
Ah, right.
So perhaps if you've got
so it's flexible.
Salad bowls and things, perhaps you could fit in there. If someone wanted a salad.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know who would want a salad.
I don't think that would be us.
No. So we'll put our flappy bits back there.
Okay, excellent. Right, so what's that hole at the back there? Is that anything? No.
What hole? I think that's where the water comes in first.
Alright. Yeah, well that's logical. Yeah. Alright, next tray.
Next tray, moving swiftly on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, let me get a bit closer. I've just walked into something.
I think there's another box of your wine.
Right then, so actually various things here.
There is.
So these prongs again for stacking plates. Actually, some of those are up and some of those are down. I assume you can adjust those to your... and how difficult is it to adjust? That's the next question.
Well, they move nice and easy when you push them the right way. And then you put them all down so you can fill the whole bottom full of pans and things.
Yeah.
But they click up and down.
Oh, that's very neat. That's very neat. Excellent. So, and what are these? There's some orange things.
More orange bits you can mess with.
Yep.
These are apparently supposed to hold things like tall things like baking trays in an upright position.
Right.
And they pull up like that and click down like that.
Oh, that's very clever. That's very clever.
So I could then rest the baking tray, for example, against it. And still have plenty of space left for other things. And there's one on this side.
Yeah.
And I think the whole thing moves left and right.
Oh!
So you can have a little
It's really useful having you, because I would have just put it on one programme and that'd be it.
You can have a little baking tray or a big baking tray.
Excellent. Right then, my next question is, I can see something quite interesting.
Hang on. OCD, I've got to put these back again. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
There we go.
So, oh, it's gone right dark in the back there. So, I think you're blocking the light actually. Yeah, there, that helps.
Oh.
Right, okay, so we've got like an orange thing at the back there. What's that?
Oh, I can't see now, I was blocking the light. Hang on. Ah, right. That is for them. It's what I think is like a turbo wash.
Right.
Which,
Is this the one for the pans?
that is one for the pans or extra dirty items.
Right.
If you have any extra dirty items.
So you
in the
put your
dishwasher.
extra dirty pans at the back of this lower tray,
Yes.
and does it like jet wash them from underneath?
Well, yes, you can set it on a special program which extra jet washes certain bits of it.
Excellent.
So if you've got extra dirty bits, put them over that orange bit at the back.
Right. Okay, so there's all these fancy programs on the top. Can you tell me what each of them are?
I can have a go.
Your start of a 10.
I can have a go.
Yes.
Well, it does admittedly look like a bewildering array of choices. Sorry, I've moved it when you're videoing it. Sorry about
That's
that.
alright, go on. Useless.
But I think you'll probably find you sort of pick 2 or 3 of your favourites that you use all the time. There's the default one seems to be eco, which as soon as you turn the dishwasher on, it seems to go straight to that. Presumably to encourage you to be eco. Now that...
Can I guess at the next one? Is that pan wash?
That's recommended for heavily soiled things,
Yeah.
like pans.
Pan wash.
Pan wash, you call it pan wash. Auto intensive is what it's called.
Okay.
Yes. Or we have auto normal.
Right.
Do you want a description of any of these, or shall I just tell you what they are?
Just tell me what they are.
Right.
No, I mean a description, yeah.
Description. Right. Shall I give you a brief summary? 'Cause
Yeah.
this could go on for a while.
Yeah, just brief.
Eco.
Yeah.
Longest. Takes most time, but most economical. Pan wash for mucky stuff. Auto normal. That one. Sorry. Is probably what you'll use a lot of the time when you want stuff to do quickly. The next one along is a fast wash, which is great, but it doesn't dry things afterwards. So
Is that the 30-minute one?
I think it's between 40 minutes and an hour and a bit.
Right, okay.
But as I say, that one doesn't dry. So the next one is a fast wash. I don't really know.
Is that the 30-minute one?
That one's a 30-minute one.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, that's really cool.
It is.
It's really cool because you can just sort of set it off and then it's finished.
It is.
And what's...
There's a good night one, which I think is about as long as the eco, but it's quieter.
So what's number 7?
Number 7, it's it does an additional an antibacterial wash
Right.
in the cycle. I'm not really sure how it does an antibacterial wash. But
Maybe it's
apparently
really
it does.
hot. Maybe.
Maybe it is.
But we're not sure.
No, I'm not really sure on that one.
Okay.
8, it says it's called soak, but it seems to be just like a rinse. So if you've got a few mucky pots and you don't want the food
I guess
to dry.
the sort of thing you'd put a pan in overnight to soak.
Yeah.
It's like a pre-wash.
Yeah, and it's a really quick, it's like 10 minutes or something like that, 10-15 minutes. Now that one is the one I was jabbering about earlier, the self-clean, which cleans the dishwasher.
Right.
If you find it getting a bit mucky inside. And
yeah, and like I said, that is really clever.
Sorry, I moved it again.
Yeah, you did. Fool.
Doing that, sorry about that.
Alright then, so show me the front bit. What do we press at the front?
Right, well to start with, we press the on button. Otherwise we'd be,
That's logical.
yeah, otherwise we'd be pressing buttons for ages and nothing would happen.
I love the fact that it has a digital display.
I know.
I think that's fantastic.
Makes us feel all modern and stuff.
I know, we were clearly very old style dishwasher.
Right. Well, there's a little green leafy thing. I don't know what the green leafy thing is. I bet that is Program 1 Eco.
Ah, green leaf, eco, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's logical.
Now you change the programs by pressing the P button. So we change to P2, or when the green leafy thing's gone.
And the time's changed.
And the time's changed.
So this will take 2 hours and 59 minutes.
Yes. Or if we change to what's been our favourite program now, P3, it normally takes 2 hours and 30. So it's faster than the Eco, but not quite as energy and water efficient.
Right.
Now you can make that even faster, which might be rather handy if you've got a lot of dishes
Really
to go
handy
through.
for us, yeah.
By pressing a turbo button. Turbo sounds good, doesn't it? It's like GTI. And there you go.
Ah, that knocks almost an hour off it.
Yeah. So that's rather fun. So you can get through lots of mucky dishes. And I think that turbo, it still sort of keeps the same performance. So it still washes everything just as well.
Right.
But just goes quicker.
Uses a bit more energy, but does it quicker.
Yes.
Yeah, well that's going to be my favourite, definitely. Right, so what else?
What else?
What are the buttons on the right?
Well, hang on, we'll turn our turbo off.
Oh, sorry.
We've got on the left, interesting button, is this zone 3D.
Oh.
Zone wash 3D.
Right, and that's the big orange arms.
That's the big orange arms.
The jet wash at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you can use that on the sort of normal cycles, normal and intensive cycles, I think. And basically, it only works on one basket at once.
Right.
So, either the lower, the top,
Well, wouldn't it
or the cutlery tray.
Well, I don't understand that though. Wouldn't it always just be the bottom one because that's where it is?
Well, I don't know. That's what my manual tells me.
Right. Maybe it'll work right at the top if you don't put anything in the other trays.
Yeah, it'd probably direct.
Because otherwise, surely
probably direct all its water to just that basket instead of all 3 baskets.
Right.
That's my guess.
Sorry, carry on. I thought I stopped videoing.
And you can decide which basket by pressing this button a few times. 1, 2, 3.
That's very clever.
And then off. So bottom one, which is 1. Top 1, 2, or cutlery 1, which is 3.
Cool. Have we got any other interesting buttons to tell me about?
Any interesting buttons?
I mean, you do know that I'm just going to press on, program 3, do it a bit faster, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You just get confused trying to do more than that.
You'll be confused in a moment.
We've got more interesting buttons. There's a button over here which is extra dry, if you wanted your stuff to be extra dry.
Alright. Yeah.
To be honest, I've always found our stuff to be quite dry, anyway. So,
yeah.
But anyway, if you really wished extra dry stuff.
Maybe work for glasses better. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Just conjecturing.
There's a next button along there, the little square thingy, which then changes to that. That adjusts the program slightly depending on what detergent you're using. So that is a tablet.
Alright. I mean, we always use tablets, don't we?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what else there is.
I guess there's powder,
Huh?
but I don't know whether that...
Maybe there's a liquid.
Maybe there is. And you can also adjust a delay thing by pressing this button. So, if I didn't want my dishwasher coming on while I was still awake, and I wanted it to come on in 3.5 hours time, then I could do that.
That's quite useful for those people who have like cheaper electricity overnight.
Well, yeah.
Do we have cheaper electricity overnight?
We don't know.
Oh, typical.
No. So we probably won't use that.
No, we'll just set it off whenever I remember to.
I don't know what H10 means. H11. Hour.
In 12 hours.
Right. That makes sense. 16. 20. I don't know how long this is going to go on for.
Off. There we are.
So you pick your program. You pick whether you want a tablet, you pick whether you want turbo, and then you press go.
Excellent. Excellent. So that's it.
Probably. That's all I can think of.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.